me today as I'll be taking you on a tour. Yes, I'll be taking you around this yam market here. This is one of the biggest yam market in the entire southeast. Yes, I say it's one of the biggest because I've been to so many yam markets. I've been to so many places they say yam, but I stand here to tell you that this is one of the biggest places they sell yam. Because this very place here, they come from different places to sell yam here. Some people come from the north, from Benue. Some people come from different places to sell yam here. Yes. And some of these sellers here, some of them spend days here. They come in few days to the market. Normal here is for market. So they come few days to their for market, sample their yams, arrange it well the way they want it. These women here were following me. They want to help me to buy the yam. They say they want to help me so that those women will know cheat me. They forget that me, I can speak tea very, very well. So most of the people that came here to sell yam are from the Benue State. They are the thief people from the Benue State. So I know their language. I speak their language. I can even write their language. So I know when they are trying to cheat me and when they are saying the truth. I know. So here, this old man was trying to tell me that his yam is nice, that I should come and buy. That he's selling, that is nice, I should come and buy. So I decided to come to see if the woman own is better or the man own. But here the woman is telling me to check if the other one is okay for me or not. She's telling me to check if the man own is better, that her own prices she still have good ones, but since the man have called me if I can try that one. So here one woman was kind of asking me if I'm doing video. I said no, why won't I do video? How can a queen of African culture enter market to buy yam with this kind of my hairstyle? You not see my hair, I not see the kind of hairstyle I'm carrying, and I will not do video seeing this big yam market here in my own local government here, and I cannot do video. Who goes you on AJ? So here we're pricing the yam. The man trying to tell me that the yam is okay, this is good, this one is this will have the best yam. He came with the best yam. He found me by himself. He has been selling. He came with so many yam. He came with the and now he has sold his only this one that is remaining that should buy from him, that he wants to go. But now this is 100 pieces. I'm not looking for 100. I want to buy 50. That's half of this one. That's what I want to buy. But here they keep 100. They sell by 100, but you can still buy 50. You can still buy one. You can still buy 2 pieces. You can still buy 20 pieces. You can still buy 5 pieces. Like you can still buy any quantity you like. So I started another set of yam here that is very fine. Like if I tell you that here is one of the biggest yam market, I know what I'm saying. Look around. Like see my back, see my front. Look around this video. You see that there are so many yam here. So many yam here. Like people come from different places to sell yam here. They come from Benue, they come from Idoma, they come from Kogi, they come from Obadigbo, they come from different places. They come from different places to sell yam here. Our ladies here do go to that place to buy yam. They do bring from there to sell here too. Our women here sell yams too. So it's mixed up. It's not only people from my side that sell yams here alone. No, other tribe here too do sell the same yam. This market has been existing for years, because when I was growing up, that we used to come to sell some things in the market here. This place has been existing. This place has been existing for long. Like when you talk of long, for years. And the market is still booming. There's no any year or any day or any month or any market that you come here that they will tell you they don't have yam. No, there's not been any day that they tell you that there's scarcity of yam. Even when they were having crises in some different states where they get this yam from, but still, there was still yam here. Those people that do traditional marriage, different kind of events that need yam for pounding and all that, for their visitors or for their events, they come here to buy yam. Any quantity of yam you're looking for, if you come here, you see it. So here I was trying to tell the man that your yam is big, but how are we going to do it now when we buy it? He said no, he's not going to cheat me. That after the price, if we reach the agreement, if I pick one, you pick one. So here this woman is pressing my hair, that my hair is fine. I'm trying to tell her that yes, I carry this whole hair to come and buy yam inside the market, and she was like, wow, your hair is fine. I was started laughing and all that. So back to the business, why I'm here. So here I've decided to buy yam from this woman. Her own, I think she have good sizes. Don't forget that this woman, she had to collect me from this man here. She cited that the man doesn't want to sell yam. So she now said, sister, come with the TV language. She now said I should come come and buy from her. If the man doesn't want to sell from her, she come and sell it the ones I like. I should use my hand to sell it. Remember the other man, I was meant to, if I pick one, he will pick one. If I pick one, he will pick one. But this lady here said I should select any kind of yam that I want, any size, that this is her price. She have the ones for 2,000, 2,500, 1,800, 1,200, 3,000, 4,000. She have different prices, so I should select the ones I want to select, 50 pieces, then we'll talk the price. So here we started checking. She's selecting the yam and I'm checking the ones that I don't like, the ones I'm not okay with. Then I'll check if the yam is bad or not. No, this is yam now. I remember when we did yam storage. That was when I dislike everything that has to do with yam. But we did yam storage, full 911 yam storage. Then every day, every 2 days, you must come out to rearrange the yam. Every 2 days you must come out to rearrange the yam till the time of selling. That was when I noticed that even yam, they do yam storage. Oh no. But now I can't even try that too, because it's stressful. Like people that do yam storage now, this heat period now, they go hear them. Yeah, the man wanted to buy yam, so they started bargaining price, and he's looking for the one of 2,000, just 2,000. So the other lady now helped him to select the one he wants. Then at the end, he collected the one. I think he was not okay with this one. He said the yam is small or something, but the woman tried to talk to him to go with it, that it's okay. So back to the business here. I still stand to tell you that this is one of the biggest yam markets ever. If you say this is not the biggest yam, I'm not talking about the Benue people, because they are the farmers that farm the yam very well. I'm talking of when you come to the southeast entirely. This is one of the biggest yam markets. If you come to here, if you're looking for a full trade of yam, you can buy. If you're looking for half trade of yam, you can buy. If you're looking for full pickup, you can buy. If you're looking for full dangote, you can buy. Here, they have enough. They have any quantity you want here. Since my childhood to date, this place has been existing and it has never changed. They are seeing me with their business. I know one family that this yam business has been what they have been doing from childhood, during our childhood to date, and they're still into that business till now, doing very well in it too. A lot of, and I tell you that this is one of the business you can just start small. You don't need to start with millions of money. No, you can just start small. So far you know how to handle these things, you can do it. So here we're trying to make choices. Yes, the ones that I'm not okay with, I'll tell her that I'm not okay with it. So we're arranging it. After that, we'll count it. I think she's counting it here because I want just 50 pieces. I don't want more than 50 pieces. I just want 50 pieces. So we're counting it here to know the numbers of yam that I want. I decided to freestyle, to look around, feel myself inside the market, lay my hair, like then we'll continue with our business again. Here we're about to make the payments. We have reached agreement, though we had some arguments here because she said is one, I have to give her so amount. I mean, I was thinking is what we agreed on. So at the end of the day, I started counting this money. There's one thing that happened here. While I was counting this money, in my own mind, I wanted to count the money complete 100 plus, because I've given her some money, so I wanted to count it and give her. So one lady cited when I was counting the money, like that my friend, she's my follower. She's my follower on Facebook. She now said no, that I should be counting that money 10,000 and be giving the woman, that if I count it complete that way I want to count it, that it will confuse her. So I started laughing. So I should be counting 10,000. Then when I count it and give it to her, she will wrap it. When I count and give it to her, she will wrap it. That's how the business they do. They understand them and they understand the business in terms of counting money. And they don't like counting it straight up, that they will count it, then use one to fold the other one, count it, use one to fold the other one. So let me show you around too. This is when we talk of yam market, it's very big. So here you will see different tribe, and they don't discriminate. No, you can come in, start your own, find your own space and start. We are doing the counting, like we'll count 10, then we'll stay. Once she's done counting her own, you see the way she wrap it, then we'll continue again. Oh, no be small thing, no. So like I was saying, here people do not discriminate. Yeah, so mama, I know, yeah, she's from my place. So we exchange some greetings and all that. So I'm trying to tell her she should count the money well, because I was told to be giving her 10,000, so she's counted to well to avoid it's not complete, because I know I've counted that money before. So here, if you want to start this business, you can get your own space here. Start small. You must not start big. You can just start small. You mustn't start with the whole money or whole million, 2 million. No, you can start with small money. Don't buy small here, then start small. Then you start making your money. And another thing is, some people used to have this mindset that if you want to sell yam, you must go to the Benue side to buy yam before you start. The money is finished. So she should count it well. So so that she will not say that I'm owing her anything. No. So here we're done buying, and the guy on the red top is telling me that I'll have to pay for the ticket, whatever, that anybody that buys something from here has to pay, must pay. And I was like, hey, how much? He said it's 1,000. And I said, no, it's not up to 100 pieces now. Why am I paying 1,000? He said, no, I should bring 500. I said, hey, give me receipt. And I said, no. I said, I don't want anybody to disturb me there that I did not pay. He said, no, anybody that hold me, I should tell him that him or her that I've paid to Muhammad, whatever. So here, I wanted to go, and it happened that I did not even know that the man did not tie the yam. And it would have been the worst thing that would have happened inside this market, because if anything happened to this yam, I will regret everything, because it's not an easy something. No, I know it's difficult for this man to carry this thing, and I don't want to stress him also. I think the best thing to do is to see if I think I should just, I now thought of like looking for another wheelbarrow to divide this thing into two, because this is a whole 50 pieces of yam and it's too heavy for him. He's an old man. I don't want to stress him. So it's better to get another wheelbarrow, then divide it into two. It then save the stress, because if anything happened to this yam, so it's better I take the chance to look for wheelbarrow, then divide into two, than taking this risk of allowing this man to carry it alone, because I doubt if he can carry it alone, because this thing is heavy. So here I've gotten a wheelbarrow that will help me and divide the yam. So here we're separating it so that it will be easy for both of them to carry. But at the end of the day, I'm going to pay them the same money that I was supposed to pay him before. Yes, we can know that inside his mind now, he's thinking that maybe that reducing this yam now will reduce his money too. But no. I'm still going to pay him what he asked me to pay. I'll still pay him that amount of money. I just want to save myself from this danger that I saw coming. I don't want to take that risk of, because of 1,000, 2,000. I'm not gonna risk this whole yam. If anything happen to it now, I'm going to see cry because I've suffered to buy it. So I was meant to take care of it, protect the yam, and make sure the yam is on the safer side than risking that 1,000, 2,000 to go and take that shit. So how to separate it? I will have to allow this younger one to carry more compared to the other one, because he's an old man. This one is still young. The blood, you cannot compare the energy in two of them. So I have to give this other one that is younger more, like 30 or so that it will be lesser for this one to carry too. But I'm still going to pay both of them the same money that I was supposed to pay them initially. I don't want to cheat anybody. So here I think we have separated it to the quantity that will be okay for both of them to carry without complaining. So this is how I spend my day in the market today, and I enjoyed it. At least for the past 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, I've not been to this place, but today I peacefully came here and I was able to buy something, and I toured the market, I explored everywhere. and I enjoyed every bit. Even the women I met, they were all kind, loving, they're appreciating. They love my hair. They were all like, your hair is fine, your hair is wonderful, wow, your hair is beautiful. My hair was just the talk of the story, the gist inside this market today. So I enjoyed my day today. Here we are going to our destination, where we will get keke and carry our yam in peace and go. If you look at this third wheelbarrow here, this guy here, the young boy here, the buyer is the one on the ash cloth there. I think he came to buy too. So people that sell too, they come buy and go and sell too. So likewise, other people that buy to cook and eat and enjoy. So these are the people that do the business retail, I believe so. So we're done for the day. So thank you for watching. Keep following us. I will bring you more vlog on this market. Thank you, and I love you all. Keep following. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.